Welcome to HaehlPavilion for Game 2 of the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase. We've got a great matchup for you here. The Eastside Prep Panthers and the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Eastside Prep, the two-time defending state champion of Division 5. Cardinal Newman, the NorCal runner-up in the Open Division last year. They won the state title of Division 4 2 years ago. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cox along with Mike Mullins, and I think this is going to be one of the best matchups of the entire tournament. This Eastside Prep team, really scrappy. They play Cardinal Newman tough whenever they match up, and Cardinal Newman's off to a great start this year.
They're off to a great start. A little bit different team than last year with the height and whatnot, but I'll tell you, they get up and down the floor really well. This should be a good matchup.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And for Cardinal Newman, Anya Joyce has been extremely effective for them. She's hit some threes. She's been able to go by people to the rack. She's done a lot of things well for Cardinal Newman, and I expect her to have another great game here tonight.
She is a dynamic player. We watched her last game get to the rim. Anytime she wanted, she could shoot the three if they let her have it. So this should be a really good matchup. I like it.
Yeah, Anya Choice, who had 20 points in the first game. She's just continued to pour it on against this team. And on the other side, HaehlPavilion has been fantastic for Eastside Prep. She's the two-time state player of the year in Division 5, and she does a lot of things to help this team, not just scoring. She's a great defender and rebounder as well.
Great defender. She can pass the ball as well. Really looking forward to seeing her play, see how Cardinal Newman defends her.
All right, well, it should be a great matchup here. It is Cardinal Newman and Eastside Prep coming up in just a moment here from HaehlPavilion. Should be a good one here on YSN.
Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890. Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org.
And we are ready to go here. Our referees for this matchup are going to be Bear Whitfield and with Will Smith. And we are underway. Here's HaehlPavilion immediately bringing the ball up the court for Eastside Prep. They lost their opener to Heritage. Heritage ended up going 3-0 in this one, but they played them fairly tough. Marley Lange gets it down low. Nice pass into Kayla, into Mina Temelau, and she scores the first basket of the ball game.
Boy, right out of the gate, they go inside. They test that Newman inside court. Let's see what happens here.
Temelau's had a good tournament for this Eastside Prep team as well. Their head coach, Donovan Blythe, going up against Monica Myrtle, the head coach for Cardinal Newman. Two very good coaches that have won a lot of basketball games over the last few years, no doubt about that.
Eastside comes out with that really scrappy man-to-man defense. They just get after you.
Yeah, it was amazing their first game, even though they lost to Heritage, and they were taken completely out of their rhythm by the fact that Heritage had a much taller team. They just scrapped and battled the whole way. They kept it to within 6, 8, 10 points the entire way, and they made it an interesting game despite the fact that they were outmanned, out-hyped. They still played tough from start to finish.
You gotta love a team that's not going to give up. They're outmanned, and you know it, but they play hard and really fight through a really close game.
Anya Choice loses the handle. First turnover of the ball game. HaehlPavilion slicing to the basket. Tal Webb played nice defense that time. Almost fouled her, but did not get the call. Tal Webb now out in front to Ari Searcy, trying to find the handle. She does. Tal Webb takes it up top now, and HaehlPavilion commits the personal foul.
A little bit scrappy this first few minutes as everybody kind of settles in.
You know, both these teams were expecting this to be a battle, and this could be a really important game in terms of seeding later in the year. Nice win to have on your resume if you could pull it off.
No doubt about it.
Tal Webb, backdoor cut. Flores up to Anya Choice at the top. And there she is, Anya Choice.
You can't leave her open from three. She's dangerous. Eastside quickly up the court. Nice
Lange
pass.
with a nice pass inside. Marley Lange has been extremely impressive. Just a freshman for Eastside Prep, but she is a great player.
She really is.
We take a look.
3-0 in this one.
Look at the pass inside. That's beautiful. And the spin move. On your choice again, getting to the rim. Oh, nice second effort to get the ball back. I tell you, it just feels like Anya Choice can get to the rim anytime she wants. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's tough to guard because she can hit the three, so you have to come out on her, but then she gets by people with that amazing first step. There's Ari Searcy into the corner. Cargill tries that one for three, no good. Eastside Prep
quickly,
gets
Eastside down the floor.
Tahafe out in front. The rebound that time was Jillian Davids. Tahafe trying to find the screen. Dee Franklin. Now it's Marley Lange. Great passer.
Back to Tahafe. What do they do?
5 seconds to shoot. Tahafe, nice defense. Ari Searcy comes down with it. Cardinal Newman, the baseball pass by Choice, a little bit long.
I'll tell you, so far they've D'd up Tahafe pretty well. She's had a couple spin moves in the lane, but nothing to show for it.
Yeah, we talked about it during this tournament, the fact that they are out without Zion Gabriel. They're great three-point shooters. She had 8 threes in the state championship last year, set the all-time CIF record for state championship games, and without her, it makes things a little more difficult. You can imagine how good this team would be to have her presence in that outside shooting.
Well, imagine the ability to spread the floor a little better with a three-point shooter, right? Now we're playing a little more contested game. Oh.
And the foul is going to be called on Mina Tamilau as Avery Cargill came down with it. There's the bump.
Good effort by both teams for the foul. Yep. Both teams not coming out really crisp. We'll see as they settle in how this goes. We got a 3-2 low-scoring game after the first half of the first quarter. But you do like the effort on both sides.
Tal Webb shakes free. A little strong off the backboard. Tamilau with the rebound. Comes to Hafe now, bringing it up the floor. Settles up top for Dee Franklin. Franklin, very good point guard for this Eastside Prep team. Let's see if she can get the offense flowing. She takes the screen from Lange into the corner. Tamilau bringing rain with that one and getting it to drop.
Nice drive and dish right there.
5 points for Tamilau to start the ball game. Cargill trying to get by. David can't do it. Choice for three. A rare miss from long range. Nice battle for the rebound by Ari Searcy, and she keeps it alive to Maya Flores. Flores goes behind the back. Double team. Nice spin.
Beautiful spin move to the rack. Well done.
And we are tied up 5-5. Everything we expected from this one early on. There's Marley Lange now guarded by Searcy.
Nice back cut. Nice back cut.
Tamilau cutting to the basket, and Ari Searcy has it. Here comes Tal Webb now. Searcy
running the floor. Ooh.
And the foul on David. David trying to get back there on defense, and a lot of bumping and grinding. Boy, we're seeing a scrappy game.
Both teams playing hard. Both teams coming up with bruises. You can see it on the replay. There's a Maya Flores spin move to the rim. That's beautiful.
She was double teamed, and she managed to get away from both players and lay it in off the glass.
Put away beautifully soft off the glass.
David finds Marley Lange at the top. Step back.
Lange, beautiful.
Tal Webb fights for the rebound. And out of bounds, it's going to be another turnover. Cardinal Newman having a little trouble taking care of the basketball, and we're going to get a timeout right here from Donovan Blythe from Eastside Prep. It's been a great tournament so far, and we've seen some great teams who are going to go a long way in terms of their section play and into the NorCal tournament. And I wouldn't be surprised to see at least 2 or 3 of these teams in the state championship at the very end of the year.
Oh, agreed. The resumes for each team is pretty strong. It's a nice field of 8 teams that they had coming into this thing, and I was curious to see how it would play out, and it's been some really good basketball.
Tied up 5-5 early going, and I think both teams a chance to take this time out right now and kind of calm everybody down. You knew it was going to be a pressure-packed game, and the defense was going to be intense, and now you know what to expect. So here's a substitution for Cardinal Newman as they bring in Asia Dural. Dural, who's played well in this tournament, and she is going to guard Tahafe up top.
Yeah. Just a freshman, she's played well this tournament. Monica Myrtle not afraid to go to a freshman.
They always come in and show great confidence. Nice bounce pants
nice
underneath. There's Tahafe laying it in. Her first basket of the night.
Boy, Langley just an all-around good player. Rebounds really well, passes the ball really well.
Yeah, 6-foot freshman Marley Lange is such an important part of this team. The offense kind of runs through her as Flores tries the 3. Lange and Searcy
nice
battling.
by Searcy.
And Ari Searcy comes down with that one. Anya Choice. And it's Tamilau with another rebound. Up top it goes. Dee Dee Franklin. Newman trying to stay in front with man-to-man defense. Marley Lange.
Nice
Tamilau cuts to the basket. Searcy was right there and ended up bumping her. Monica Myrtle wanted a travel call, didn't get it.
Could have gone either way. Yes, she gets the foul call. Nice move to the hoop. Here we see. Yeah, could have been too many steps. They called the foul first.
Mina Tamilau off to a great start in this game. Got the second one.
Is that 7 for her?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
7 points.
Yeah.
7 of Eastside's 9.
And so far, Newman, a little bit of a struggle out of the gate. We'll see if they settle down and play their offense. Wide open look for Maya. That's a tough shot to give her. Boom.
Maya Flores.
That's a good look. Nice ball movement by Cardinal Newman as they settle in for a Flores jumper from the corner. That's pretty.
There's Lange at the top. Marley Lange trying to get past. Oh my goodness, Ari Searcy. That was good defense. That was just a power move by Lange.
Really good defense, showing a whole lot of poise for her age.
Under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Tight ball game, as we expected. Dural swings it into the corner to Flores. Anya Choice up top. 7 seconds to shoot. Flores from the corner.
Flores, good look, didn't get it. Loose ball.
Ball was kicked. Ended up right in the hands of Avery Cargill. She could have had a chance for a lay-in right there, but 27 seconds. Now the shot clock is off.
Let's see if they choose to take the last shot of the quarter. Back out to Cargill up top. Nice look.
Dural.
Dural with a good look. Ooh.
And the ball bounces all the way out to David. David takes it now and tries to look underneath. Cargill bats it away. Up top it goes to Dee Dee Franklin. Clock winding down under 10 seconds. Lange's going to have to find an open player. She goes to Tahafe, and why not?
Not a bad choice.
Choice trying to battle for the rebound, and Ari Searcy has it. So the first quarter comes to an end with Eastside Prep leading by 3. Off to a great start in this one. It is 11-3. Eastside Prep over Cardinal Newman here in the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase Tournament. And this should be a fantastic game. We're off to a good start. We'll be back with the start of quarter number 2 in just a minute.
At George Peterson Insurance, we support
support the communities we serve and live in. You'll find us helping out at the Boys and Girls Club and Sonoma Humane Society, collecting food for the Redwood Empire Food Bank, and more. It's our goal to make our neighborhoods a better place. We're invested in your success. For over 75 years, George Peterson Insurance has been serving our communities and customers with top-notch service and competitive pricing. Find out what we have to offer. George Peterson Insurance, we've got your back.
By 3 and off to a really nice start in this one. We saw Cardinal Newman get a couple pretty good shots off, and they didn't drop. I think if they can hit those shots, especially from the outside on your choice, Maya Flores, they'll be okay.
They definitely got the looks that they want to get. They weren't falling for them, and I think they turned the ball over more than they usually do. Once they settle in, this should be a really good game.
There's David off the mark. Checking in Aaliyah Kansani Baker. She's had a good tournament as well. She's shown the ability, which I didn't see from her in past years, the ability to shoot from the outside, and she's hit a couple of nice shots from the outside as well as able to mix it up down low. So she could be an important player for this team as the season goes along.
There's no doubt. It's something she's really worked on, and you can see it's improved dramatically.
At the free throw line now for Eastside Prep is Aaliyah Flukas. Flukas, another freshman at 5'11". Imagine what Flukas and Lange are going to be like in a couple of years. They're already great players. Give them a couple of years of experience, and that's why Eastside Prep year after year after year makes it all the way to the state championship game. They've been there 3 years in a row. There's Avery Cargill. Cargill working her way into the paint, almost traveled herself, and she's fouled. So Avery's going to go to the line. I believe Dee Franklin picked up the personal that time.
Yeah, good move to the rim. Could have called the travel. They didn't. They chose not to. Excellent free throw shooter, so she should knock these two down. Hopefully this will spark their team on. I'm seeing more turnovers from them than I normally do, so we'll see if they can settle in. Play good defense. Still a really good game at 11-9.
And Cargill gets them both. Much needed free throws there for Cardinal Newman as they pull to within 1. Bounced it off a foot in there, but Dee Franklin ends up with the ball in traffic, and she's fouled. Franklin, who, like Choice, has that amazingly quick first step. She was able to penetrate. Newman had to collapse on her, and she draws the foul.
Yeah, here she goes to the room. I thought she was going to kick out to Talufa, but she didn't. She ended up taking it herself. And like you said, really quick first step, gets into the lane, and once she's there, you almost have to foul her to stop her.
There's Dee Franklin at the free throw line, and she got the second one. So teams both hit a couple free throws to start the second quarter, and it's now back to a 3-point lead for Eastside Prep. Cargill guarded by Jillian David. Looking for a screen from Kansani Baker, ends up to Tal Webb in the corner. Webb goes up strong with a runner, doesn't get it. Pulls it down, and there's Cargill for 3. She got it. Big basket there for Avery Cargill, who starts the second quarter off with 5 quick points.
Extra effort from Tal Webb to get that ball back to her after the miss. That second chance opportunity was huge.
Jillian David up top, guarded by Cargill. Tahafe in the corner. The freshman Doral right with her. Dee Franklin tries to get by Choice and can't. Tamilau tries a 3. Newman definitely turning up the heat a notch or two defensively right here, and you can see it's having an effect on Eastside Prep.
It really is. They've done a really good job on Kayla Tahafu. I don't think she's been a factor as of yet. A couple nice passes, but no points as of yet, correct?
She has scored one inside basket.
Inside basket, okay.
So 2 points for her.
Not bad for a quarter and a half.
Screen up top. Franklin tries to roll off it as Harris has now checked in for Cardinal Newman, another freshman, Mariah Harris. Tamilau finds David open. Nice defense by Flores as she works her way out, and now the ball is thrown off Harris by Tahafe. Veteran move right there for Kayla Tahafe.
No doubt a veteran move. Maya Harris, a strong rebounder, strong inside force. Let's see what she can do with. Oh,
nice pass inside on the outlet, on the inbound to Flukas, and she gets an easy basket. A little letdown in the defense that time for Newman.
Nice set play by Eastside Prep. Oh, nice swing out to Maya.
There's Harris. Harris for three. Great confidence for Harris, who comes in as a freshman and hits a three on her first touch offensively.
You like to see that first touch. She felt confident, shot it immediately. That's just good.
So Hafe no good. Get it back out. David off the front rim. Harris with the rebound. Anya Choice now bringing it up the floor. Trying to get by the defender. They do a nice job picking her up and cutting her off. Tal Webb to Choice again. Choice with Franklin. Great matchup. They match up really well speed-wise. There's Flores now kicking it back to Webb for three. A little short off the front rim. Tahafe has it.
Good defensive set from Eastside Prep.
Newman with a 1 point lead. 4:20 to go now in the second quarter. Good matchup. Tahafe off the front iron. Good defense again by Newman, and Flores has the rebound. Maya Flores trying to start a fast break. 4 on 3. Webb got it.
Well done.
Tal Webb with her first field goal, and Newman leads by 3.
Well, they've definitely kicked up the defensive notch, and that's changed things a little bit. They're getting down the floor and getting easy shots on offense, all spurned by their defense and rebounding.
Franklin, as the shot clock goes under 7, and the foul call as going hard to the basket was Aaliyah Flukas. That one's good. Flukas tightens it up a little bit. Newman has opened up a small lead. I don't expect either team to pull away. We've seen some blowouts in this tournament. Cardinal Newman winning easily in both of their games, but I don't expect to see either one of these teams pull away from the other. And it's going to be a 4-quarter battle.
I don't expect a blowout. Both teams are evenly matched. They're really covering mirror images of each other, really. Good guard play, some inside play. They move the ball well, and they're very scrappy.
All right, we'll take a break here as there is a timeout on the floor. 18-16, Newman by 2 here in the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase.
AU girls basketball attending the top NCAA showcases in the country, with former players competing at the NCAA Division I, II, and NAIA levels, winners of 2 Pacific District Level 1 national qualifiers. For the best in girls AAU basketball, it's the North Bay Elite.
So here we go, start of quarter number 2, 3:36 to play in this one. Just a great first half battle, 2 great coaches going at it, chess match there, and 2 teams that know how to win games, that's for sure. Eastside Prep, the 2-9 defending Division 5 state champions. Maya Flores swings it over to Tal Webb. Back to Flores, guarded by Tahafe.
Nice
Doral on the baseline, didn't get it. Nice move, however, and Tal Webb comes up with an offensive board. Fresh 30 for the Lady Cardinals here with 3:05 to go in the second quarter. Avery Cargill penetrates and dishes to Ari Searcy. Searcy down the lane with the left hand.
Great move with the left hand. Split the defense, got 2. Cardinal Newman up by 4. Beautiful.
Big basket for Ari Searcy, who had 4 points in their day 1 game, 2 points in yesterday's win over Woodside Priory. They beat St. Mary's of Berkeley in the first round of this showcase tournament, as that shot is well off the mark, and Newman will have the ball with a 4-point lead, 2:34 to go now in this second quarter.
Well, as Monica Myrtle made some adjustments, that defense has ratcheted up a little bit. Eastside Prep struggled the last 4 or 5 possessions.
Avery Cargill got it. Great confidence for Cargill as she sticks that one. 8 points all in the second quarter for Avery Cargill. Dee Dee Franklin answers with a 3 at the other end. Big basket right there as Newman started to gather a little momentum. Here's Cargill now. Down the lane, tries it with the left hand, and it's blocked by Flukas. Cargill tries to take it away, can't do it. Dish underneath to Hafe. Crossover with the left hand, no good. Newman very aware of her whenever she gets a touch. Dee Dee Franklin travels. Eastside's done a nice job taking care of the ball so far, and that's why they had the early lead in this game.
That's been the difference for them, is they haven't turned the ball over. They're scrappy on second chance points on the rebounding, and they played Newman tough on offense. It's a good game.
Avery Cargill, another 3. 11 points now for Avery Cargill, and Newman takes a 7-point lead. There's Marley Lange, who just checked back in. Freshman post trying to show her range, doesn't get it.
Eastside Prep looked like they had a good, nice shot by Cargill. Eastside Prep looked like they played a pretty good set on defense, but Cargill got loose for that 3. That's 2 or 3 in a row for her. She's feeling it.
Joyce off the mark. Rebound falling into the hands of Amira Brown that time. Brown dribbles it up and now gets it to the point guard, Dee Dee Franklin. Anya Choice right there with her. Nice weave here for Eastside. Franklin flips it up, doesn't get the roll. Cargill has the rebound. Under 10 seconds, Flores just inside the 3-point line. And Lange right there with 2 seconds. She maybe could have taken one more dribble before firing that off, but she does not. So a very good quarter for Newman. They outscore Eastside Prep 19-8 in that quarter, and it's now 26-19. Cardinal Newman at the half. So a lot of things working there for Cardinal Newman. Now both coaches will have a chance to make some adjustments in the locker room.
They will. You could see that Monica Myrtle made an adjustment on defense. They certainly locked him down in that second quarter. Eastside Prep got very few second chance opportunities. And Kayla Tahafe, as of yet, has not been a factor. They've done a really good job with her.
They really have. So it's 26-19 at the half. We'll be back with some highlights and the start of the second half in just a moment.
Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org.
pull it off.
No doubt about it.
And welcome back as we get ready to start the third quarter of play here in the Cardinal Newman Classic. You see the score, a 7-point lead for Cardinal Newman over Eastside Prep. Back at the half here with you, Dave Cox and Mike Mullins. A good first half. Saw Eastside Prep really get off to a nice start, and they had the lead, and then Cardinal Newman battled back in that second quarter and ended up with a 7-point lead. I think you hit the nail on the head. They really ratcheted down their defense.
It was that, and Avery Cargill asserted herself with a couple threes and a drive to the rim where she got a couple free throws. She's really starting to get involved. I'm curious to see if we get Kaylee Twafu involved or not. So far, they've shut her down pretty well.
Avery Cargill starts it off with a three. She has had the hot hand. 14 points now for Cargill. She had 11 in the first half, and it's a 10-point lead.
Really nice look to get her a shot.
Maya Flores with the steal. Ari Searcy out in front. Here comes Newman. Great way to come out of the locker room and hit a couple of quick baskets. Now Eastside Prep is going to have to find an answer. Jillian David gets it to Tahafe. Marley Lange now, left wing. Panthers seem a little rattled right now. See if they can settle down. There's Tahafe. Off the mark. Tao Webb right there for the rebound, her third.
Still haven't gotten Tahafe on track. Good defensive set once again by Newman. They're just ratcheting down the defense.
Flores tries to bounce it to Siri, and she scores the basket. Great feed from Maya Flores, who gets the assist. And Newman comes out with a nice run here to start this quarter, a 7-0 run.
Beautiful bounce pass to Searcy, who went straight to the rim. Newman has figured something out. Eastside Prep's going to have to make an adjustment.
Tamilau down the lane. Great defense. Choice has it. Looking ahead to Searcy. She's running the floor. And it's a 9-0 run. Timeout. Eastside Prep. There's Searcy out in front of traffic. Cardinal Newman starts off the third quarter on fire. It's 35-19 Newman. We'll take a break right here and be back with more action from the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase in just a moment.
This is what I expected them to do, get out and run a little bit.
You've worked hard to create a good life for you and your family. Protecting what you've earned is important. At George Peterson Insurance Agency, our local agents work with you to make sure your home and belongings are protected from potential risks. When it comes to you and your family, we're committed to providing you with the right insurance for your needs. We work hard to ensure that your risks are covered, so you can focus on what's most important. George Peterson Insurance, we've got your back.
There's Monica Myrtle doing a nice job with her team, and whatever she talked about in that very early timeout that they took when Eastside Prep had the lead, the team has really responded.
They have. I think they figured out a few things as far as Eastside Prep's offense. They've really ratcheted it down. They're getting one shot and out, and Cardinal Newman starting to run a little bit like I expected them to. A couple easy buckets on the other side, a three by Avery Cargill, and off we go.
Marley Lange up top. Julian David right side. Tahafe gets it back to Lange.
That's
off the glass, and finally Eastside Prep gets a basket.
That's a nice
Their
move.
first one of the second half.
Boy, they needed a bucket right there. Actually, pretty good defense. She found a lane and made a really good shot. Cargill again for the three. Dave, is that 4 in a row for her?
Tamilau, right side. Dee Dee Franklin can never quite put this Eastside Prep team away. They battle and battle. And there's a nice lay-in by Anya Choice with the left hand.
Dribble drive from the right hand to the left, scoop layup, beautiful shot.
Lange down the lane, and she's bumped. So Marley Lange will go to the free throw line.
She's a force inside, only a freshman, but boy.
Rattles the rim, but does not get it. Here's that play by Anya Choice. Pretty move.
That's a beautiful up and under move. From the right hand to the left hand, scoop layup. You won't get too many people to make that move. That was pretty.
And Lange got the second one. $16-point lead for Newman. Rancho Cotati with a win over Lassen as Cargill fires one up for three.
Ooh. And boy, has Newman done a good job, and Kayla Tahafi.
Lange almost hit that. Yeah, they've really been tremendous on her. She scored a basket early on in the first quarter. That's the only points she has, and she is the player that really leads the way for this team. She scored 17 points in the opening night against Heritage. Not quite as many points last night, but she played very good basketball throughout this tournament. They need her if they have a chance to win, especially without Zion Gabriel on the floor for them.
No doubt. She also does a good job playing defense and distributing the ball. But they need her scoring. They need 12 to 15 points for her anyway. And Cardinal Newman's done a really good job shutting her down with just the 2 points.
Just under 4 minutes to go now. Cargill to Choice. Nice screen. And they're going to call an illegal screen on her. I thought she had kept the feet planted, Giral, but Bear Whitfield thought she had moved the body just a little bit, enough to make the call.
She looks set, but you don't always get that call. So Eastside press coming back the other direction. Let's see what they can do.
Pass to Hafe, takes it and slices through, doesn't get it. Tamilau off the glass. Great effort by Mina Tamilau.
Nice double pump layup there in traffic.
Anya Choice flips it back up. Maya Flores. Oh, net. That's a three. Flores has 8, and the lead is 17 for Cardinal Newman.
Beautiful drive and dish to Flores, just sitting on the 3-point line, just waiting.
Tamilau off the mark. Newman with a chance to add to a 17-point lead. And I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised right now, Mike, that they've been able to develop this kind of a cushion over Eastside Prep.
Well, they came out a little jittery, and after that first quarter, they've really played good defense and really held this strong Eastside Prep team to minimal shots.
Tamilau fouls Ari Searcy, who will shoot a pair of free throws now for Cardinal Newman. And a 30-second timeout taken now by Eastside Prep. So, Coach Donovan Blythe is going to have to try and figure out what's what's going on right now with his team. They're having trouble scoring, and Newman has really taken it to him. Started in that second quarter. So we take a look at the highlights for Cardinal Newman. And here's Tal Webb working it around. Nice bounce pass to Flores underneath, who makes the extra pass to Avery Cargill. And then finally, Anya Choice takes the shot. So 4 Cardinals touching the ball in that sequence. Great job.
You keep the ball moving, you get a wide open look like that. There again, here, wide open look to Maya Flores. She's going to bury that every time.
There's Choice kind of with a penetration, gets it to Cargill, who spins in the paint and got fouled. So Newman doing a lot of things right. There's Harris, who came off the bench and nailed a 3. Ari Searcy, 45-26.
Eastside Prep needs a little sense of urgency here. They're down 19 toward the end of the third quarter.
Yeah,
they can't afford to be down too far.
Don't want to fall too much further behind with the last 8 minutes upcoming in 2:11. So this will be a really important 2-minute sequence right here for Eastside Prep if they're going to make a game out of this.
It really is. This could be a 12-point lead, or this could be a 24-point lead, depending on how they finish here.
Tahafe stops, doesn't get it. They have played such great defense on her tonight. Here comes Cargill, finds Flores. Flores bounces it to Searcy. Beautiful play by Cardinal Newman. Searcy has 10 points in this quarter, and the lead is 21.
And a lot of her points are out running the floor. Somebody will find you. They're doing a great job. Not a whole lot of fast break opportunities in the first half. Boy, this third quarter, they've really turned it up a notch. And look at the defense once again. They're smothering Eastside Prep.
Cardinal Newman takes it back over. And imagine a lot of people thought with Cardinal Newman missing those top 2 players in Lauren Walker and Haley Weiss-Neat that it might be kind of a rebuilding year. Flores wide open for 3. And in talking with the coaches, they kind of sensed that this team had a long way to go to get back to the level that they were at the end of last year. But tell you what, I don't see it the way they've started off this season.
Well, like we talked in the opening, they're a different kind of team this year. They're not a team with 2 6'4" girls that you throw the ball inside to. They're run and gun, play good defense. They get one opportunity on defense. They're flying up and down the court, which they didn't do last year.
There's Eastside Prep trying to run the floor a little bit and pass down low. You see the near takeaway by Cargill. 1 minute to go in the third.
But again, very few open opportunities for Eastside Prep.
Sumi Lau gets it to D.D. Franklin. Now Kayla Tahafe. Up top to Sumi Lau again.
Nice back.
Finds Tahafe underneath, but the pass is thrown away. Eastside Prep just a little bit off their game right now.
They're a little bit off their game, and part of that may be them, but a lot of it's Newman's defense, because in the first quarter, Eastside Prep had their way, and since then, Cardinal Newman's done a really good job.
Nice move by Dural. Kept alive by Dural. Scramble for the ball with Brown. The ball's still loose. And finally, Tal Webb ties it up. 2 scrappy teams hitting the floor.
Boy, that's what you like to see, especially out of your freshman. Miss the shot, go get it, roll it around. Of course, Tal Webb's going to be on the floor getting a loose ball. You know that.
Maya Flores off the mark.
Another offensive rebound for Cardinal Newman.
Anya Choice. Flores keeps it alive. Shot clock is off at the buzzer. Choice doesn't get it. And Cardinal Newman scores 20 points in that third quarter. And they have developed a 21-point lead, surprisingly enough, here in this game against Eastside Prep. We're going to take a break right here. 3 quarters of play in the books. We'll turn the page and head for the final chapter of this one. Cardinal Newman and Eastside Prep battling in the Cardinal Newman Classic.
Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890. Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org.
So here we go, the final 8 minutes on the clock here at HaehlPavilion. And Cardinal Newman outscoring Eastside Prep 20-7 in that quarter, Mike, and that was impressive. They came right out with great energy right out of the locker room.
As you said, a 9-0 run to start the quarter, all predicated on their defense and several fast break opportunities, and they're just locking down this Eastside Prep team.
Aaliyah Kansani Baker commits a foul. And that's going to get Mariah Harris off the bench.
Again, I can't overstate the job they've done on Kayla Tahafe. She's got 2 points heading into the fourth quarter. That's amazing.
Yeah, very impressive. If you'd have told me at the beginning of the night that Tahafe would only score 2, I would say Cardinal Newman had a pretty good chance of winning the game, and that has certainly been the case. Brown up top. Eastside Prep, who gets called for a 3-second call. They beat Woodside Priory last year in the Division 5 NorCal championship game, went on to the state title, and they won that one, beating Rolling Hills Prep in the championship last year. There's Maya Flores. Tahafe does get a rebound right here. She's doing what she can. Timilau wide open. The defender fell down. Harris, and an easy lay-in for Mina Timilau, who has 11 points.
One of the few easy opportunities for Eastside Prep, and it happened to be when a Cardinal Newman player fell down, but you count it either way.
Nice move. Choice. Oh, my goodness. Anya Choice has put on a clinic in this tournament.
Beautiful spin move to get to the rim. She's so quick.
7
As we've
points.
seen, she can finish with either hand, can shoot the 3. Quite a player.
Lucas lays that one in nicely for Eastside Prep.
Nicely done.
Yeah, Choice, who had 22 points yesterday, 20 points in their opening round game of this tournament. Monica Mertical taking a timeout right here with 6:33 to go. We're going to stay up during this. And we'll take a look at some highlights of the first half for Eastside Prep. They started off great, Mike. I mean, they had a nice little run at the beginning of the game. They had the lead, but since then, Cardinal Newman's made things very difficult for them.
Well, here's an early, here's the addition and spin move to the bucket. They started out really well. The defense played well. They didn't seem to come out as rattled. But since then, Cardinal Newman's made the adjustment, and they're not getting the shots they're getting here. There's Tahafu's only bucket right there.
Yeah, boy, that was a long time ago.
Early in the first quarter.
Hard to believe that she's been held scoreless since then. There's Flukas with a great follow-up right there for them. And so it's 49-30 here with 6:33 to go.
Feels like Monica Myrtle just wanted to remind them that defense comes first. 2 easy buckets on the other end for Eastside Prep, and Myrtle was not having that.
Pass down low, and it is thrown away.
If there's a run to be made, it better happen now. They're down 19 with 6 minutes left. They've already struggled scoring the entire game.
So HaehlPavilion takes the pass, tries to go up with the left hand, no good.
Looks like she's making a conscious effort to be a little more active, cutting through the lane there. They need her if they're going to come back from 19 down.
And so HaehlPavilion gets the free throw finally. Now with 3 points in this game. Second one off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Ball rolls out, and maybe Eastside Prep is going to hang on to the basketball right now. So the Panthers trying to make a little bit of a run here, make this game interesting.
They've chosen to go small. Mari Lange on the bench, so we'll see what they do. Maybe trying to match Cardinal Newman's speed.
Down the lane and the foul. Brown's going to go to the line. 49-31, Cardinal Newman by 18. Short off the front rim. Second one good. 49-32, a 17-point lead for Newman as Eastside Prep tries to chip away here in this fourth quarter. Still a long way to go. Don't count the Panthers out just yet. Maya Flores for three. Nice rebound to Milau.
Nice box out.
So HaehlPavilion flips it up with the left hand. Wow. That was impressive.
That was
Anya Choice now. Spins away from Dee Franklin and scores.
A much needed bucket. Eastside Prep was making a little run. You could feel some momentum swing, and Anya Choice, again, spin move, nice soft touch.
So Milau underneath, no good, and now it's Dural who comes down with the rebound as we see Kayla HaehlPavilion heading to the other end of the floor. 17-point lead for Newman, 51-34.
Durrell, impressive looking freshman.
Her brother Jalen Dural, who's a great football player and basketball player here at Newman, now at Chapman College playing football. Avery Cargill off the glass and good. Cargill's had a great game. She has 16 points. Newman's lead back up to 19.
Beautiful move. I think she went scoreless in the first quarter, chose to distribute a little more. The last 3 quarters, she's been money.
To Milau, and she's fouled, almost traveled. That one off the mark by Milau. 11 points, 3 rebounds for Mina Milau in this one. 53-35, Newman over Eastside Prep. There's Anya Choice, and she's fouled. So Choice will go to the free throw line now. Mina Tamilau fighting for the rebound. Eastside Prep trying to run the floor now. Newman gets back beautifully on defense with just over 3 minutes to go, and a travel on Tamilau up top. Donovan Blythe, a little frustrated right now, I think, with the way this game has gone. We all expected this to be a little closer game, but Cardinal Newman has played great basketball throughout. Different players contributing at different times at both ends of the floor for Monica Myrtle's team.
No doubt it started out close. Both teams came out with a little jittery, but Cardinal Newman has settled in and found their stride, do what they do best.
Maya Flores tries to go under Tahafe. Searcy with a rebound. Choice for three, well beyond the arc. Cargill with a rebound, and she'll go to the line. Fouled by Alana Bolakotting. Nice shot by Cargill. 17 points now for Avery Cargill. Trying to make it a 20-point lead, and she does. 55-35, Cardinal Newman over Eastside Prep. Tahafe, under 2:30 to play. And she got that one down somehow. Tahafe coming on now in the fourth quarter. She has 6 of her 8 points in this final quarter of play here at HaehlPavilion in the Cardinal Newman Classic Showcase.
Pretty spin move to hit that tough shot.
Trying to play some defense. Searcy hangs onto the ball. Searcy down the lane. Got it. Ari Searcy has had a great game. 12 points for her. And Tamilau scores it at the other end of the floor for Eastside Prep. Newman chewing on clock now with 1:40 to go, leading 57-39. Searcy, nice pick and roll. Searcy tries to fight her way up to the basket, and Brown fouled her. Searcy gets 1 of 2. 1:30 to play. Newman 58, Eastside 39. Tahafe up top. Didi Franklin doesn't get it, and Tahafe hustles after the rebound. Tahafe slicing to the basket. Cargill has the rebound. 1:10 to play. Pass ahead to Flores. A little bit high, one of the few turnovers Cardinal Newman has committed.
They were a little sloppy and nervous early, but boy, they've settled in since that first quarter and played really good basketball. That's one of the few turnovers.
Yeah, it looks like Eastside Prep is going to take a few starters out of the game now, kind of throwing in the towel more or less with 1 minute to go, down by 19.
Well, they made a valiant effort with about 5 or 6 minutes left, but this Cardinal Newman team is tough.
Tamilau A little strong. Tipped out. Tamilo's on the line, however. Down the stretch we go here. On your choice. Trying to get it up with the left hand. Harris comes down with the rebound. Nice job. Here's Flores now. Kicks it back to Doral. Flores steps back and nails the three. Maya Flores has had a big game. 9 points for her. She's also passed the basketball very well tonight.
Really well. And again, Maya Harris, second chance opportunities with the offensive rebound. They've had several the second half that have just changed this game.
Tal Webb tied up with 11.9 to go. 61-39 Newman with a big lead. And Newman will just dribble out the clock. So Cardinal Newman and Heritage both finished 3-0 in this one. Unfortunately, we'll never know. They're not scheduled to play. I was joking around with guys saying, yeah, maybe they'll come back tomorrow and play that one off. That's not going to happen, unfortunately. So the teams will all go their separate ways. 61-39 is the final in this one. And wow, impressive performance for Cardinal Newman, Mike.
You know, I thought Eastside Prep did a really good job in the first quarter. I think they had a good game plan. Monica Merle made an adjustment in their defense, and they got out running a little bit. A lot of second chance rebounds and rebounding got second chance points. That kind of changed the game. Eastside Prep just never got on track after that first quarter.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this one. One game left in this showcase. It'll be Menlo Atherton and St. Mary's of Berkeley coming up after a quick break. Cardinal Newman finishing 3-0 in the Cardinal Newman Showcase. We'll see you after the break in just a moment.
By Meade Clark Lumber Company, locally owned and part of the community for over 100 years. With the right information and the right materials, Meade Clark is the right lumber yard. So shop where the contractors shop, at Meade Clark Lumber. Malloy, Emery, and Vesconi Insurance Services, a professional agency with personal service, insuring wine country since 1890. Cardinal Newman High offers a Catholic college preparatory whole-person education. With a dedicated faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, your daughter or son will have the advantages of the highest caliber educational opportunity in Sonoma County. Learn more at cardinalnewman.org.